Hi, I'm Shermeen with OuterEdit. Before I was working with the Collective Asia, or as we call TCA, I was struggling a lot with just trying to manage all the human resource documentations, contracts that needed to be done, hiring that also required all the operational portions to be sorted out. And it was definitely a challenge because there's just so much to do running the business, just the day to day, as well as just strategically looking at it from a larger level with Ryan as well, who is the founder. So most of the time, it just felt like we were trying to fight fires on the day itself. Things were just growing quite organically in terms of the SOPs. There wasn't any time to really stop and figure out what the best practices was. We just had to go. Definitely felt very tired most of the time. And then a friend actually suggested to work with the Collective Asia as she had tried their services out before. And for a moment, I did think, okay, can we afford to spend extra money to actually get someone else in to do something that I could do as well? And in the end, we decided to just give it a try. And it was really the best decision ever because that just freed up my headspace to do things that only I could do, whereby TCA really brought that steadiness and that calmness and I guess the willingness also to really look at what was working and what wasn't working and make suggestions. So just having them on board in the past 3 years has actually been amazing for us. It's helped me to work with the team more and then at the same time also address like any details that need to move in parallel while other things are happening. Definitely, I do recommend working with the Collective Asia. I think everyone that I've worked with across the board, it's been wonderful to have. I think it's a very tight-knit organization as well. Personally, I've really enjoyed working with Shane, with Meg, with Charisse, and Vanessa across the board. They have provided us with different team members to work with, but all of them, I think, come with the same kind of spirit and philosophy. So really kudos to Joanna as well for building such a wonderful team. We've also worked with your consultants like Sam, Maura, Joanna herself, and that's also been very insightful depending on what you need. But I think the best part of just being a small business co-founder or co-owner is being able to take all the problems you have and especially the operational problems, which sometimes is hard to explain to your team, and for TCA to very openly listen to that and also figure out administratively, HR, finance, admin, what are things that they can help with and that they can input processes to help you do more regularly and in a much more efficient way.